Hello, this is Bonsai, or known as XL, and I'm going to be talking about the most busted general in the entire game. And I am going to mention it. And it is the most, you know, Swiss cheese goddamn freaking mobile suit that I've ever witnessed in the entire game. Now, this goddamn Gatling gun, if you multiply 150 times 131, currently it's like around 19,650 damage. Now, it's kind of a mystery trying to figure out the range strength of this Gatling gun. Now, if you add all that up, it probably does like around 25,000 damage probably. And as you can see, I'm going to the level 1 version of it, and I did the same thing. Now this one does like around 17,250 damage, which, you know, the range strength just doesn't make any sense. And when I mean it doesn't make any sense, you melt dudes so quick with this goddamn freaking giant Gatling cannon that players just they can't hide from this thing. And what I find amazing about this Pell Rider, it's one of the most busted mobile suits in the entire game. And when I say that, I am serious. This mobile suit, I believe it got a nerf way back, but people got, you know, really pissed off. People get pissed off with Gatling guns for no apparent reason. I don't know why. You know, it's just like the too many bullets, man. It's just too many bullets. I can't handle it. Now, the hyper beam rifle, I love this thing. It kicks ass. It does some nice swift damage, but if you want some really nice major damage, I highly recommend going for the bazooka. The beam rifle, it can cut your action during combat, so sometimes it's kind of a no-go, but you know, if you want to feel lucky, go for the beam rifle. Be my guest. Now, these games that I've specifically had, these are all just high-tier goddamn games. You know what I mean? Like these games are filled with a bunch of, you know, alphas, betas, omegas, filled with the whole bunch load full of, you know, really devastating players. And when I mean devastating players, these guys don't take it. And I swear to God, man, this mobile suit is fluent. It's way over the top, and it's meant for one thing and one thing only: the dankest, darkest depths of space. And that's what it is. It's a space mobile suit. Now, when you're using this mobile suit, I swear to God, this mobile suit is just, it's not fair. Sometimes it really isn't fair. Now, you know, what I find not fair is like this mobile suit sits in one position. Now, there are a lot of mobile suits that make you sit in one position for like the Gundam Unit 5, I believe, the raid type with the Gatling gun. There's also the Dom Barrage with the Gatling gun, and it's pretty damn weak. And there's also the heavy arms, I believe. Now, when you're using this mobile suit, you are, you know, you're going in deep. And when I mean deep, you just like it. You know, look at this guy getting showered, you know, showered by bullets over and over again. You know, and you're gonna see throughout a lot of these videos that I put for this specific mobile suit, you're gonna be surprised for the rating of this that I basically give. Now, the combat for this mobile suit is just dangerous, very dangerous. And you know, the thing about these Pell Riders, they are so damn suspicious. You know, like I've never seen a single one of these in Gundam. You know, I feel like they were just, you know, out and you know, goddamn secret. And when I'm using this mobile suit, Jesus Christ, it really isn't fair. You know, if you're playing this mobile suit, you can literally play through a whole match without even dying with this mobile suit. But I was just a noob with this mobile suit. I just barely, jumped in. And as you can see, delicious. We've been completely outnumbered, but that really isn't enough to stop the fury of this mobile suit. And when I mean stop the fury of this mobile suit, this Pell Rider space type is wicked, man. I love it. Very dangerous. And I will tell you the whole statistics, how to use it, how to get effective with this thing, and how to approach players with this. And I'm just kidding. The range of the Gatling gun is around 450. Now, when you're busting Hades mode on this mobile suit, you could do some really nasty stuff. But at the specific moment, I turned it on at the worst possible time, and it's best to attack a mobile suit that has Hades. When a mobile suit has Hades, they get a absolutely momentum advantage. And when I mean momentum advantage, meaning that they can, scrape your feet with a goddamn freaking cheese grinder, and it's pretty cheesy. Now, when I'm using this mobile suit, raids, look at that raid, melting his HP just like non-existent. And I swear to God, man, many times when I'm using this thing, I just get blown away by how dangerous this thing mobile suit is. And a lot of these games, I was just getting win after win, back after back. Now, when you're using this bad boy, I gotta say one thing and one thing only. It's good for 450, 400, 500, 550. I'm not sure what the cost is for this mobile suit, but this mobile suit, this goddamn freaking mobile suit is goddamn freaking brutal. It just do all kind of sort of things. It does goddamn freaking robot. Let's get in here. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. Now, what I love about this mobile suit, man, it's very fearsome. And when I mean very fearsome, you can knock dudes out over and over and over and over again, and you don't get tired of this thing. You know what I mean? Now, goddamn, man. And the best part about this mobile suit is goddamn painting it. You gotta get them colors on this mobile suit. You just gotta do all sorts of nice, delicious painting, and you just gotta add some art on this mobile suit, You gotta show the little graffiti of this mobile suit. And I swear to God, when I'm using this mobile suit, I feel like goddamn unicorn sometimes. And what I think is that this is probably on the same level, like on the secret level of Gundam Unicorn, probably. Who knows? But the way this mobile suit works is just very, very, abnormal. It's not fair. The damage output that this thing throws out is crazy. But not only that, you're able to switch it into a bazooka. Now, switching the mobile suit into a bazooka is probably one of the worst mistakes that the game developers can do. Now, the dual beam sabers, oof, it feels like I'm using goddamn freaking like laser nunchucks sometimes, and that's what I love about this thing. This Pell Rider, I'm not really good with this, but if you take your time to master this mobile suit, you can get on a really insane expert level This is the mobile suit that you want to pull. This is one of the mobile suits that you want to pull in the shop, especially if you're a new player and you jump into the game. This is one of the perfect mobile suits to just step on everybody. And when I mean step on everybody, you just can't do anything. You can't fight against this mobile suit. Sometimes you can, and you know, all these moments that I'm out in the open, I am sloppy. I'm not using this mobile suit strategically. I'm not using this thing like effectively. I'm a goddamn freaking knucklehead. Now, I'm trying to go in after this mobile suit right here, and I was messing up many times. As you can see, I wasn't doing everything correctly, and now that's what makes this mobile suit very devastating. When you pop like exam, Jesus Christ, you get like 2 freaking like dodge rolls. You know, you can catch 2 opponents in the same time, and if you multiply catching 2 opponents perfectly, you can catch like 4 opponents if you even wanted to. You can catch the whole team if you're like absolutely legit with this thing. Now, the thing is I was just doing these high tier matches with this mobile suit, and I've never used this mobile suit. I've always had it in my inventory. I was like, interesting. You know, I think I probably used this when I was testing as Gatling gun way back in the very beginning of the days when this mobile suit came out. And yo, it's insane. You know, like 450 range. It's like a goddamn sniper with a Gatling gun. And I just don't understand how come like a lot of these mobile suits with Gatling guns get nerfed. And when I'm talking about getting nerfed, I'm talking about like the man, dude, the goof flight type. I don't understand why did it get nerfed. Its Gatling gun wasn't powerful compared to this Gatling gun. Like, are you serious? Look at that. That's evil. And I'm not kidding. You can literally spray the whole enemy team, and the whole enemy team are gonna get so triggered to the point that they're gonna have you on their wanted list with this goddamn mobile suit. And it's a broken mobile suit. This is one of those broken mobile suits that I've been talking about, and I didn't want to mention it way back, but if you want to use it, be my guest, master this thing, you will understand what I'm talking about. Destroy the whole lobbies with this mobile suit, destroy everybody with this thing, you'll understand what I am talking about. And this thing is absolutely savage. It destroys alphas day and night. Who cares who they are? They can't stand. You know what I mean? You break their legs. And not only that, this mobile suit is absolutely terrifying. And when I mean terrifying, you can destroy legs for days. Like, I am not kidding. I'm not sure what the amount on numbers, but 75 bullets plus another 75 bullets, that's capable of destroying 2 mobile suit legs. 2 mobile suits. You know what I mean? Like, wow. You know what I mean? Now this mobile suit has one of those potentials that everybody just completely ignores. And some people don't ignore it. People know about how broken it is. And when I mean how broken it is, Japanese and Koreans and Chinese people use this mobile suit. And when I mean they use this thing, they abuse it to the point that the whole team can't fight against this thing. And this is the whole reason why I don't use raids that much, because man, it's insane. This general This is the whole reason why I don't use generals. This thing is so dangerous. I use that explosive shot to hit off the material off the ground. You can use the bazooka as a way to actually get a kick. And when I mean a kick, you get a blast radius if you're trying to aim the bazooka above the opponent, if you're trying to aim the bazooka right next to a wall, if you're trying to aim the bazooka right next to the floor in space. That's the nice sweet spot. That's why, you know, bazooka is meta. Bazooka is life, dude. Bazooka is life. You know what I mean? And you gotta come in there looking all very bazooka bubble gum looking with this goddamn bazooka. And, you know, it's not any sort of bazooka, it's a hyper bazooka. You come in there looking really hyper looking, and yo, players don't stand a chance against this mole suit. And when I mean players don't stand a chance, when this mole suit goes melee, it spins the whole mobile suit around. Like, come on, how cool is that? You know what I mean? Like, you spin your whole mobile suit around with your beam sabers. Now that is some savage Jet Li type of technique right there, which I don't mind, you know what I mean? Right here, as you can see, I'm playing this mole suit absolutely sloppy. I am not playing it like really good. I'm really bad with this thing. I'm serious. I'm not kidding. I am absolutely like not really good. I just jumped into this mole suit. You know what I mean? And when you're using this goddamn Pell Rider, you're gonna win games back to back. You know what I mean? And as amazing as it sounds, look how effective this mole suit is. I can actually reach all the way to the range, all the way over there. If I can get a really nice shot, get some nice close-ups. And not only that, if you have this mobile suit in a zoomed up aspect, it does a little bit more damage. And when I mean it does a little bit more damage, it's really bad. Now, this mobile suit is getting like it's crazy. It's one of those crazy moles. I don't understand. And some players get really goddamn salty for the most smallest little goddamn things. And when I mean getting salty for the most goddamn smallest little things, they just can't handle the shower of bullets. You know, they just can't handle it. Oh my god, it's too many rounds. It's touching me. It's touching me. Don't touch me with those goddamn bullets. Please don't. Who cares? Fucking suck it. You know what I mean? Now, originally, these are Gatling guns, and Gatling guns are very destructive. And having these mobile suits with less destructive properties is just, it's sad. You know what I mean? It's really sad. And for example, Dom Barrage. Now, Dom Barrage, I think this mole suit has a little bit more longer range than a goddamn Dom Barrage, and it's just hilarious. I just don't understand. And this mobile suit is absolutely wicked. Players can't stand against this thing if you use this correctly. You know what I mean? Look at this. Dangerous. Dangerous. Look, one by one. You just take your time. Empty your whole clip. Empty it all. There you go. Let it go. Ooh. Fill it. Now that's what I love about this thing. You know what I mean? I was trying to get real nice, aggressive, and I'm doing a really pretty goddamn good job. Doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Coming in, being aggressive with these generals. Now, I believe this mobile suit that's right in front of me is trying to get a nice, clean shot. This Jar Jar is a really beautiful mobile suit. Very effective. Trying to get away from its melee. but catch the melee by surprise. You know what I mean? Trying to get away from Jar Jar's melee, because they can just stagger you for a very long time, and you can't do nothing. You come in there with your squinty little crippled eyes, and you're just like, I can't do nothing. This Jar Jar is doing magic. And you know, I have a friend who basically whooped my ass to death with the Jar Jar, and it was just so goddamn hilarious, and he kept on laughing at me. I was like, God damn it. Now, does this general need a nerf? No, it doesn't need a nerf. You know what I mean? Now, do I recommend it? Absolutely yes. It is very fun, very effective, and it can be very suspicious in certain moments. And when I mean suspicious, you can literally pop half of your body out. You can literally pop half of your body out, and you could do some significant damage without the opponent being able to damage you and your powerful goddamn Gatling gun. And as you can see, this Thunder, that Gundam Thunder right there, was trying to go madly after me. Those Gundam Thunders are very dangerous, but Gundam Thunders don't stand a chance against this goddamn freaking gun. And when I mean it doesn't stand a chance, if they're trying to approach you while you have this gun in goddamn ignition mode from far away, around 450, that gives you like a few much more like dangerous ass steps to get ahead of the opponent's, you know, rain of fire. Now that's what I find amazing about this goddamn beast. And when I'm saying that you can be so goddamn good with this Mosu, you can literally live a whole game without even dying. And I have a specific video of this Mosu doing that, but not on this specific video. I'm going to just show you, you know, rounds and rounds of the dankness of this. Look at that. The range is... No. Why? They're nerfing the wrong things. What are they doing? You know what I mean? It's hilarious. And look at that. And that's what makes this Mosu absolutely dangerous. When you pop in Hades, it does even more damage with the Gatling gun. You know, you can even make this thing even more busted. And when I mean more busted, it does like extra damage, you know what I mean, with a Gatling gun. Now is that broken? Yes, that's very broken. This Mosu has its machine guns, which is pretty good. It's got its beam wrist, which is pretty good. It's got its dual beam swords, which is significantly exceptional. You know, you don't come with one beam sword, you come with two. You know, two heads are better than one. And yeah, yikes. And you come with this giant Gatling gun, which, you know, I don't understand why you only sit in one spot using this Mosu, but this Mosu would just be, you know, even more broken if if you literally use this when you're flying, you know. And look at that. This guy is just feeling the pain, you know, like it's really frustrating, you know. And these players on the enemy team, they are like veteran players. And when I mean veteran players, they have to get their shots spot on, they have to get this, they have to get that. But in reality, you just come in with something really broken and you could just destroy the whole team. Now this is one of those Moses that just, it's yikes, you know what I mean? It blows me away. Now I don't know why, but like this GM, this Pell Rider, it's kind of got like this kind of this unicorn horn on it. So, you know, sometimes you could just be mad pretending like, man, I got a horn on my head, man, come on, bring it on. You know, like that's what I love about this thing. And this thing's pretty mad wicked. And when I mean mad wicked, it's wild. I am not using this thing correctly. Everything I'm doing is absolutely bad. I'm not doing this correctly. How I approached that Mark II was really bad. Like, I was trying to get a real nice angle on him. I was trying to get really, really cheese with this mole suit. And I just want players to know how dangerous this mole suit can be. And when I mean dangerous, sometimes you can hide from the Gatling gun. But when you're hiding from the Gatling gun, this Gatling gun is literally shooting your other fellow team members. You know, sometimes you just can't fight against it thing. You know, you can hide and cover, but eventually the Gatling gun's gonna be shooting you once you get out of the cover, because you have to dodge 150 rounds of pain and agony, which is insane. There we go. Savage. Look at this. And right there, I accidentally went to melee. He went to melee. We both hit each other. Okay, understandable. Going in, absolutely rapid. Boom. And you know what I love about this mole suit? The speed. And that's what I love about this thing. Now, when you pop exam, you get 2 times the speed. And you know what that means? You get extreme Hades. And I don't know why I kept on calling it exam, but it's called goddamn Hades. And just ignore me. But as you can see, you spin around like a crazy maniac. That's what I love about this thing. And as you can see, there's a Gyaradoga. Now, the thing about those Gyaradogas, I currently have one. They are very hard to use. Very hard. And when I mean very hard, the turn rate of those Gyaradogas, you have to land your shots precisely. If you don't land your shots precisely, you have a hard time. And as you can see, the game mode has basically going to end. So you pop in Hades, boom, you can do some really damn savage stuff. When I mean savage stuff, I was trying to get a nice shot on these dudes. And as you can see, there is this Hyzak launching his beautiful beam bullets. Beam bullets. His goddamn bullets. And man, this thing, it's just, this mole suit makes me so goddamn excited. You know, like, it's wild. And it's brutal. Freaking brutal. Now, this mobile suit is kind of like a GM Command space type. And when I mean a GM Command space type, yikes, dude. That is terrifying. If it feels like a GM space type, that is saying something. And not only that, you come with a bunch load of armaments. And also, when this mobile suit is around 400 cost, yo, that's not fair. It's not even a contest anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I'm probably like one of those I'm one of those weakest goddamn freaking beta males in the entire world. Look at this whipping, dude. That guy did a really beautiful shot. Real nice, real nice. And there is a lot of good team members on my team, like the Kazu Nico guy. He's pretty good. The Kazu Nico guy who's using a Rick Diaz, and the Rick Diaz is just pretty, it's one of those pretty savage mobile suits, but not as savage as this thing. And I'm kind of glad this mobile suit does not have, you know, maneuver armor. If this mobile suit had maneuver armor, oh man, this thing is just phenomenal. You know what I mean? And look at this goddamn range. can't do anything against the range of this thing. Look at this. Ignoring the guy on my right, going in for a really swift attack. And that's the crazy thing about this mobile suit. You have a whole plethora of decisions of what to do with this thing. And when I mean a whole plethora of decisions what to do with this thing, sometimes enemy opponents can't handle this thing. And when I mean can't handle this thing, they can't handle it when it's activated in Hades. But almost every single time I'm using Hades, I'm just absolutely not good with this, a Hades type of thing. Like for reals, on a real level. And I love the color of the boost of this. It gives it kind of like a nice fury type of feeling of this thing. Possessed. This is one of those mobile suits that's just absolutely possessed. And a lot of players tend to ignore the power of this mobile suit. And not only that, you know, it's also got a shield. You know what I mean? And adding a little extra defense on this mole suit is just amazing. Amazing. Man, if I got a quarter for every single time I got a kill with this mole suit, Jesus, I'd probably be filthy rich. Now, I swear to God, man, this is a mean mobile suit. Look at the range. That's not fair. Look at that. Not fair. Fucking nerfing the wrong crap, dude. Look at that. Not fair. And I'm over here having a cup of like tea. I'm having a cup of tea and just you know. On the contrary, you can't feel the power of this Gatling gun. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus. This is one of those mole suits that just blow me away all the time. All the time. It still is blowing me away till this day. And I'm just using this. I just only did all these games in one day. One day. Literally, one freaking day. It doesn't make any sense. And some mobile suits, I'm literally struggling the whole day trying to get some really, really nice, beautiful kills. Now, as you can see, someone wanted to pop a artillery type of thing. I don't know what they're called. The beam shower. And look at the speed of this thing. Look at that. I kicked my feet up in the air. I mean, kicked my feet up into space. I think I should get subtract a quarter out of every single time I say a mistake. But yo, this is one of those mean bots. It really is. Look at this. I'm shooting a goddamn support. Am I gonna get this support? Yes. Look at that. Trying to aim my Gatling gun. He doesn't feel safe anymore. He's just like, yo, what is going on? Why am I feeling pain? Why? You know what I mean? Look at this. He's trying to aim his gun. Try to aim my gun. Try to go melee. He has a whole plethora of stagger options. A whole plethora. I only have 2, which is my beam sabers and my bazooka. So you have to make do with those 2. But if you can come and like get nice and like effective in combat with this mobile suit, yo, sometimes they don't see it coming. You know, you be whipping the goddamn beam saber on the left cheek, and then you be whipping the other right beam saber on the right cheek. So you just clap the butts. You know what I mean? Like, you just clap the butts with beam sabers. And if you say that's not effective, bro, that's very effective. And almost every single time, I always want to use that that beam cannon. But a lot of these mobile suits that I really wanted to use that beam cannon with, it doesn't work sometimes. Now, if I had to rate this mobile suit, I'd have to give this mobile suit a 13 out of 10. And when I mean 13 out of 10, it's not fair. Sometimes it just really isn't fair for opponents to fight this thing. Look at that. The range is bullshit. This is bullshit range. And all I have to do is shower these bullets of pain over and over and over and over again. Do I want to abuse this mole suit? Maybe. I might abuse it even more. But I don't want to. I don't want to abuse it to the point that they want to freaking nerf this thing. Now look at this thing. Evil. Evil. Pure evil. And I wanted to launch Exam, but I was kind of in a rapid mood to win this game. I was getting real aggressive with this thing. And it's savage. Look at this. And look at this Zaku guy. He was trying to keep his beautiful range, but majority of the time I got, disrupted. And yikes. 13 out of 10. One of the most broken mobile suits in the entire game. And there is also another broken mobile suit. And once I basically receive it and get it, you'll understand what I'm saying. And I've also mentioned it in one of my videos. And, the thing is that I literally pop out friendly fire. I don't want anybody shooting me throughout the whole match, disrupting me. I don't want to disrupt anybody. I don't want any of my team members to disrupt anybody. Watch your fire, dude. If you don't watch your fire, sometimes it could cost the game. And if you say sorry, understandable. I love it. I love it when people say sorry. It's freaking amazing. Look at that beautiful speed. This mole suit is very swift. Very swift. Look at this guy. He's literally weaving and bobbing all around the place. He's literally weaving and bobbing. Look at that. Look at his HP bar. Like, if you literally look at these videos and look at the HP bars, it's not fair. These HP bars don't stand a chance against this goddamn Gatling gun. Look at this. Freaking dolphin dive all up in here. Look at that. There we go. Trying to get a nice shot right here. Trying to go after this Mark II. Mark II, one of those mobile suits that I have to keep my aim on par. If I don't keep my aim on par, I can have a very hard time fighting. Now, as you can see, right next to me is a Unit 5. Now, the Unit 5 is one of those mobile suits that I was trying to get my aim on, and I was able to get a nice shot. And, that Unit 5 didn't have a dodge roll. Now that's what makes it very, very hard. As you can see, this is also one of those videos where, players were just literally glitching all over the place. But who needs to glitch all over the place when you could just pop this goddamn 150 pounds full of goddamn bullets? Look at this. Perfect covering, area. Perfect, right here. Devastating mobile suit. And I have some really good videos with a whatchamacallit, a unit Blue Destiny 2 without dying. And I also have a good video of, what is that called? The Alex without dying also. I have a good video of this specific mole suit without dying. And yeah, some wicked stuff. Really isn't fair sometimes. And when I mean it really isn't fair, a lot of players, they think that they're safe, but sometimes they are not safe. And as you can see, another person left the game. And you know, I believe when something like that, I believe players should get a buff for things like that that actually happens, you know. And I believe this match we basically lost, but man oh man, I gotta give props to everybody in my specific team who were basically trying to keep the game up and running, which is legit. But yeah, this is a space bot. It's meant for space, only space. And I think it's amazing in space. And I don't mind, you know, if your mobile suit is literally moving his Gatling gun to the side, that's understandable. Right over here, I was trying to get a nice shot off of that guy right there. I totally did not see him, but it was a free kill. I don't mind that free kill. And as you can see, I was trying my hardest. And I believe the last round of that gun right there was able to finish that enemy player. And yeah, this mole suit just gives me no words. Now at this specific moment, I was trying to get a shot into this base, but this Rick Diaz was literally aiming at me constantly. I was trying to get in, trying to get for like really nice damage on this base, but this base wasn't dying. I was like, what is going on? I think I probably needed one hit with my melee and that thing would have been destroyed. But hey, you know, you just can't beat him. This mole suit looks a badass. It looks sick. It's got all these sort of aspects of, you know, pretty typical Gundam. Now right over here, I knew there was a guy camping me. I didn't want to care. I didn't have time to look for him. I would just either trying to gamble right there, hoping I can disarm it before he can kill me. But the gamble was bad. And as you can see, it's just almost every single typical game. And the thing is that they need to work on this connection problem. And this connection problem, like, literally destroys teams, and it frustrates me. And it frustrates me a lot because it tends to happen to me a ton. Like, there's a lot of videos where it happens a lot, and it's really annoying. And as you can see, after I was done aiming at that target, aim at this target, going in, shot, boom. Beautiful. This Mark II was trying to go after me. Nice, beautiful shot right there. And this mole suit is not any sort of mole suit. It's really swift. And when I mean really swift, boom, nice. And that was basically a game. And we were basically almost close from winning that game. Which, yeah, 13 out of 10. One of the most delicious generals you could ever use. See y'all later. Take care.